Alrighty, guys, what is going on? Welcome back to some more HumanitZ. I do appreciate everybody for coming and hanging. Yeah, so this has been awesome. We linked up with the big community. It's actually right north of my base, and I knocked out a couple quests for them. I needed to come back. There's a couple more quests that we gotta get going that they want us to help them with. I gotta build like a potato plot up there. One of the guys needed a power cable that I have. We did go out and clear this, so I don't know why that's still up there. But yeah, I want to say thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Hope everybody's having a good night. My son has me addicted to these like little milk straws, chat. They're just like straws that have like little chocolate bead things in them. They're delicious. But yeah, I hope you guys are all having a good night tonight. Let me check my inventory. What time is it right now? It's nighttime, so we're gonna sleep. Yeah, so I already got the power cable in my inventory. I got the hammer. So we're gonna need some wood, nails, and potato seeds. We're gonna sleep for the night, and then we'll head out in the morning. Potato. Here we go. I just need one. Yeah, so we ended up getting a bunch of money. We figured out, so the big camp up north, guys, that camp's actually pretty dope because if you go there, they have a guy called Mr. Moneybags or something like that, or Mr. And you could trade things to him and he just gives you, you get the money for it. Now, at first we said money wasn't good. That was just because I didn't have a lot of it. I didn't understand the value. But now I have like $4,000, so. Reaper, what's going on? I do appreciate everybody for coming hanging out again tonight. I do appreciate it, guys. Seriously. We just beat Resident Evil Village. That was a ton of fun. There we go. 32 days survived, guys. 32 damn days. Okay, so other than that, we should be good to go. If we need anything else, we can always hop back. My base is really close to this spot, so it's not a huge deal. I don't think we got any rain. So we've been stuck in the dry season right now, guys. We've been struggling a little bit with water. No, I wouldn't say struggling. We just kind of got to go out of our way to collect water now. But it's not the end of the world. It really isn't. Okay, let's get some food and drink in us. Should do truck driving simulator, show you guys my past skills. I mean, for some reason, I have a feeling that the game Truck Driving Simulator is going to overcomplicate driving truck. It's going to make it seem way harder than it actually is, if I were to take a guess. So we actually got a lot of meat, so we got to make sure we eat this. All right. Yeah, right before the stream, my son he was like, Dad, do you want because as soon as he found out I liked this little straw things, he's been trying to. He brought me one yesterday, but I had just had one on my own. So he brought me one today. He's like, "Dad, you want this?" It was like a big ass glass of milk. I was like, "Thanks, dude." No. All right. So we're good on food. I'm gonna grab one more steak to make sure we got it on us. These steaks here, I forgot. Yeah, we were kind of letting these ones rot so we could. We're gonna throw them into the composter. Yeah, we're gonna throw those into the composter so we could do this crop harvesting quest here. That's actually going to give us 2 skill points, too, when we do that. We haven't got a dog yet in the game. I haven't found one. I don't know all the spots that it's supposed to spawn. I know, I think the last one I got, like, in my first playthrough that had the dog, we got ours from the police station, I believe. So, yeah, I'd have to... Can we jump this one? I think, yeah, we can. Actually, quite a few infected in this open area here. Your card collection's getting to be actually that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, my collection's doing all right. Like I said, I haven't added much to it over the past. I actually did last week. I got a the holographic Charizard from the original Team Rocket set. I was actually able to get one of those last week, so that was a nice addition to my Team Rocket Master set. But now I got to get the non-hollow. Okay, let's see what we can get going here. Let's see. Hold on, chat. So I built... If you guys seen the thumbnail, all right? As you guys know, I try to custom do my thumbnails with my own character. Like, if you guys look at the thumbnail and you look at my character here... Like, it's the same character, same clothes, minus the military vests. It look, but what I did was I spiced this lady up a little bit. I kind of made her look like a traitor, right? And then I got it from like the back angle, and I put the HumanitZ logo on her shirt, and it was inside this camp with my horse in the background, like over here. I thought it came out pretty cool. All right, let's get this built real quick. Okay, that's built. And then, so does he want me to plant the seeds or just give him the seeds? No, that guy wanted the wall of this. How's the farmer still looking for some more? Okay, so let me put the tomatoes or potato seeds in there. All right. So what the hell else do you want, bro? Let me see what the quest actually says. Oh, I had to give him a packet of potato seeds? Get the fuck out, dude. A packet? Bro, there's no way I'm giving that dude a packet of seeds. All right. So they want us to repair this wall here. It was easy. All right, so we got 2 boxes of nail, a fire axe, and 150 XP. Nice. Easy. All right, so now another one of these guys wanted the power cable. I don't remember which guy it was. Yeah, you from around here? Yeah, why, what's up? Well, I just got here myself. Trader convoy picked me up. Problem is I forgot my hunting rifle at my house when it was hit by Zeke's. Are you heading west? I might, dude, maybe. Well, if you do, you're welcome to have it. You're going to need it. Head west from here until you find a farm on a hill near what is now a toxic zone. Continue heading west until you found my house. It's red with a red roof. Good luck. Appreciate it, bro. I mean, I don't need the hunting rifle because I'll just sell it, but... Bobby! I'm looking for someone that is a professional looter. I need to get a vehicle up and running, all right? I'm thinking about leaving this camp soon, and I need a vehicle to move locations. Please don't say anything to anyone, but if you can help me, I'll make it worth your while. Is it not safe here, dude? Why the hell do you want to leave? It's relatively safe, but I can't go into detail right now. I'll explain more another time. For now, if you want to help me, the car battery and a fan belt to get the car up and running again. Okay. Yeah, I could do both of those fairly easily. I think this might have been the guy that needed the power cable. Keith, yep, here's your cable, bro. Thank you. Keep in touch. I may need more things in the future if you're willing to help. So he gave us 50 cal ammo. That's what's up. Heard of that new Game of Thrones show? No, I didn't hear about that at all. Is anyone having trouble with YouTube? What is YouTube acting up, guys? I haven't had any issues. Good thing. And I'm glad it's... Look at... His name is Brian. Keep on surviving, bro. It's a good name. It's a good name. You got a minute? Sure, what's up? We've been using the old lumber mill to chop our wood instead of doing it here. Makes it easier to transport. Thing is, one of the gears snapped and we need to replace it. We made too much noise in the process. And before we knew it, the damn place was overrun. Any chance you could clear out the area and swap the gear out for us? I forgot to mention there's a few toxic zombies there. Gas mask might be a good idea. We don't have any, but we do have a filter. I have a gas mask back at base. Okay. So the lumber mill, I believe that mission was south, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's way down here. Okay. So we're going to go down and clear that out. Okay, so other than that, we got to get a pack of freaking potato seeds. Oh yeah, we needed to get the infection therapy for this guy here. Yo, he's kind of SOL. No, chat, I'm not gonna lie. And before we got to come back, don't let me forget, chat. I already know I'm gonna forget to grab the battery. I'll grab it when I get to the horse. Going on for years, but bet string things were going on for years at that research lab. All right, let's head out. When we get back to base, I'll throw the battery on the horse. Money bags. I wanted to sell him this pistol. Yeah, 50. It's all right. I swear, every time I come back, Brian's playing some kind of zombie survival game. I mean, yeah, I am a zombie survival game channel. It's probably why. We just got to feed the horse real quick. Oh, check the pelts. Yeah. Yo, those things sell for so much. Guys, yeah. If you want to make some good money with the traders, and you want to start like your own business in the apocalypse here in HumanitZ, hunt deer for pelts. And then tan them and then sell them to the money guy. And yo, you're going to be cooking with oil. That was a good jump. Yeah, I think they sell for $750 each. Well, I'm glad, even though YouTube's acting up, that a good bit of you guys were able to still find the stream. Walter Doyle says, first time watching your live stream. I just want to say I love your videos. I appreciate that, brother, man. That means a lot to me, dude. All right. Let's go ahead and grab, let's deposit this crap. We don't need all this stuff on us. So we got more 50 cal, which is nice. Throw that in there for right now. We do got the crowbar. Chat their damn crowbar. All right, so we're going to drop all this in here. I got to put that back on the horse. Swap out this water bottle. And then I actually need some heals. Chris with the super chat, man. What game am I going to play instead of Resident Evil? Well, we're obviously we're getting ready for Resident Evil 9, but that's still a few weeks away. We still have one more stream of Resident Evil 8. We have the DLC that we're going to be playing. But after the DLC, we'll kind of just have to see what's going on, how the other game lineups are looking, and then we'll kind of go from there. Let me see how much of this. I want to use one of these infection treatments. I want to see how much of the infection it gets rid of. Okay, at least 25%. Okay. The inhibitor. Yeah, we could start making more inhibitor once I get more cold medicine. I could make one inhibitor myself right now, but that's it. All right, let's grab that battery and the fan belt before I forget. I'm going to give him my lowest level fan belt, 17, and my lowest level battery. Damn, both my batteries are in good shape, actually. We'll give him this one. All right. What are my camera? And I'll show it one more time. This is my settings that I have for my camera. If you want your game to look like mine, this is how I have mine set. Yeah, you want to, if you put camera rotation on fixed, when you turn your mouse, the whole screen moves instead of like just your character. And then at 30, you get a pretty good sight line. Yeah, I'm comfortable with our current settings. All right, so I can get rid of this hammer. I'll keep it on me just in case I need to build some sheet. All right. Actually, throw this on the horse. All right, so we're good there. The infestation's going to be a little bit of a ride. Where the hell was that dude's house at? He said if I was riding west, red house, red roof. I'm not too concerned about it because I don't need the hunting rifle. But all right, so we're going to ride over. We're going to hit this road. We're going to ride south to the airport. Once we hit the main road here, we're just going to head south. We have enough supplies on me to easily get us there. The only thing we might run out of is water. So, oh yeah, check the pelts. Yeah, let me see. They're all done. Boom. 5 pelts right there. That's killer cash. Throw this on the horse too. We'll sell those when we get back up to the trader. Let me see if I have any more pelts I could throw on. That one's cured already. Yeah, these cured deer pelts, guys. Big money. Boom, one right there that we could cure. I wonder if I should cure the rabbit pelt too, because isn't there like gloves? I think there's gloves you can make with the rabbit pelt, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I'll cure up those rabbit pelts. Wintertime comes around, I'm gonna need some gloves anyways. And we also gotta set up that animal trap, guys. The small animal trap. Do a rabbit. The rabbit's actually shorter. It's only 60 minutes instead of the 90 minutes. So for the animal traps, simple trap for catching small game, must have bait to work. 5 sticks, 1 wood. We'll set this up on the other side of my fence here. I wonder if it matters where these go. Like if it has to be in an area with rabbits. So 2 sticks and a wood. Would you get more money crafting the clothes with the pelts? I'm not sure, Brett, because at that point you'd be using up sewing kits and the whole 9. Just to keep things simple, because it's so much money, dude. Like if you go, let's just say you spend, this is just me kind of spitballing. If you spend 2 hours, right? Not even. Let's just say you go out and get 40 pelts. Like you kill 40 deer, get 40 pelts. That's going to take you a long time to prep, obviously. But let's just say you get 40 pelts. You're going to have $30,000. Like you'll be rich. You'll be rich, bro. You won't have to worry about money again. Like you'll be able to buy anything you want anytime you see it. It's yours. So we do need a gear though for the we'll take one of the. Oh, I always do that. So grab a gear. We're gonna need that for the whatchamacallit, the spot there. Then we gotta clear the infestation and then fix their saw machine, the sawmill. Okay, so that's good. Wooden 2 sticks and a wood. Wood sticks. So guys, when you say your YouTube's messing up, can you not see the stream? Leave with the 46 months, dude. Where were you during the great YouTube outage in 2026? Live streaming, bro, on YouTube during the outage. Oh, just the home page is down? Let me see. Let me go to my phone. So yeah, homepage is down, but subscription page still works for me. Yeah, that sucks. If I didn't raid myself for my last stream, we would have had no viewers today, because yeah, that would have been a rough one. And people, because I think it's like 80% of traffic comes from the homepage, dude. All right, so we're gonna head down, cut over near that airport. Yeah, now you guys are stuck watching this. But yeah, we took all the viewers from the first stream and we just raided it over to the second one. I won't need a gas mask. She says a gas mask, but I fought the toxic zombies before. Oh, unless she's referring to the big dudes. You know what? I probably should start carrying a gas mask with me, honestly. Because I'm pretty sure that's like the next step in our progression is starting to try to hit some of the toxic zones. Well, the only reason why it didn't affect my viewership, it's me, is because I rated myself from my first stream before YouTube went down. So we streamed for 4 hours playing Resident Evil. And then when my I hit 21,000 on the Resident Evil stream. So then I took all the viewers from Resident Evil and I just forced them onto this with a raid. So most of the viewers are passive viewers, not even like they didn't choose to watch this. They just got forced over here by YouTube and by me. So, yeah, there's that. So, yeah, now we have the, all the viewership from last time, or the last stream. So I didn't have to like work my way up from 0. Out here just taking people, dude. I have as much as burnt peanut. Yeah, that's probably just because peanut just started, though. That's probably because peanut just started. Yeah, I remember peanut streams like peanut gets the same thing I do. All of the passive viewers, but he gets it to like an extreme level. Like that man streams like he breaks like 100K like every day. He also has a lot of regular viewers too. Not saying all his viewers are the passive autoplay viewers, but he does benefit a lot from the passive autoplay. Yeah, that man he hits like 120, 130,000. All right, so we're gonna ride south. Yeah, I guarantee if you check how long Peanut's been streaming, it's probably been like an hour. He's a funny guy, though. I do like. I don't generally mess with too many big content creators, big streamers. Their personalities are just a little too much for me, personally. And not saying that or anything. I might just be a boring ass dude. You know, it is what it is. But I do find Peanut to be pretty funny. He's pretty chill. Same thing with like Queso. Queso's pretty chill. Even someone who surprised me, Jinxie. I thought Jinxie was going to be like a younger, over-the-top ass dude. And he has his moments. But I actually watched him play Red Dead Redemption 2 a little bit. And he was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. He was actually pretty decent. Cloaksy's good. Dude. There's a lot of good guys out there. Got those wolves over there. Whoa, what is that? Oh shit, it's like a spilled over container ship or something here. Yeah, Asman, I don't, does he even game anymore? So I've watched a few of his things every now and again. But yeah, he's mainly gotten into like politics and stuff. Him and Charlie, like both of them, Moist Critical and Asmongold, like they're pretty heavy on the politics. Yeah, we got a long ride here. Is this game more? Yo, this game is super fun. It just depends. The main thing is the camera view. If you can deal with the isometric top down, you'll have a good time. Like Project Zomboid. Make sure my horse is fed up before we Oh yeah, so if you're okay with Project Zomboid, yeah, you'll be all right with this one. This one's a lot more like the way the movement and stuff is. Like it's very like a normal video game. The combat is very fluid. It's not all like stiff like Project Zomboid. This game is a lot more like loose. You know what I mean? Like. We still got a good bit to go. Just gonna bypass the zombies on the road here. So we got, both of those are sprinters actually. Not that it matters. And look, I mean, you can ride a horse and attack zombies with a sword. Did my sword just... Alright, yeah, it's just one sprinter. We're good. Didn't there used to be a survivor over here? There he is. Yep. Let's see, what do you... Now that we carry money on us, we could just trade with people at any time. Hey, yo. Kai. Sorry, we can't chat. Got some things to do. Well, trade with me, bro. What do you got? He's got a bottle of multi, 3 bottles of meds, dude. That's what's good. That's the good stuff right there. So we're going to take all those. Let's see how much money he wants. So let's offer him... So now the thing is trying to figure out how much this shit is. So we're going to offer him... Let's offer him 200 first. Okay, so 200... He said yes to 200. No, he said yes to my other money. Okay, so we got to figure out this. Let me split this first. No, don't do that. Okay, so figuring out how to split the money is a pain in my butt. Okay, so we're gonna split. All right, so what I want to do is I want to split what I want to keep. So I want to keep 4,600. So we're going to keep 4,600. Okay. Or no. Wait, what? No, no, no. So maybe I was right. Maybe the 200. Hold on, hold on. Let me do this. I don't want to accidentally give this guy too much money. I got to see how this split thing works. So if I split this, I'm going to keep 200 on me. Because I don't want to like give him the big stack and then like, you know what I mean? I'll be pissed. Okay, so I'm going to take this. We'll put that on the horse. All right. Trade. All 3 of those. And now let me see if I offer him 100 split. So he's happy with 100 too. So, yeah, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and cancel that because these meds aren't that expensive. If he's happy with 100, that probably means he'll take less. So I want all of those. We'll offer him, let's see, 75. Let's do 75 split, and he's still happy. Dude, that's what's up, man. Yo, these are cheap, man. And I know I'm kind of being a cheap ass, guys, but so if he'll take 75, that means he'll probably take 50, right? He'll take 52. All right, yeah, these meds are crazy cheap. Crazy cheap. 40? He'll take 42. All right. 30. So maybe they're 10 apiece. He'll take 30. So instead of scamming this guy, I'll do the 30. We'll do the 30 for the 3 meds. All right, so that's good stuff. I was able to get 3 cough medicine for 30. Love it. It is going to be getting dark here soon. Should we camp out for the night with this dude? Let's camp out at this dude's spot. Yeah, I just fixed my infection before we left base with an inhibitor. That's actually why I'm buying this cough medicine. Oh, why isn't the speed up working? I think maybe because we're not inside of the hours of sleep. What do you mean frugal? I feel like that was strategy. You know what I mean? Trailer park there. Alright, so our location for the mission is right up this way. Yeah, it's right up down this road. Alright, so we're gonna leave the horse down here near the water. Shouldn't really have to worry too much about Zeds down this way. The Zeeks don't really path over here. We're gonna head in with the crossbow. Try to do some quiet work. The red dot is my cursor. Peeled his gooey. All right, that's going to cause most of the zombies to come group up where that explosion just took place. Killed his shit. Damn, that was my last molly. Alright, we'll work these dudes with the crossbow. Peeled one. There's another. Barely make these dudes out. Healed them. I'm gonna wear my gas mask real quick. When you have the gas mask on, you can get close to these toxic Zeeks. Peeled his shit. There it is, infestation clear. It is dark though, holy crap. Try to recover as many of my bolts as I can. Nice gun repair kit in there. The binos up on this roof of that vehicle there. The RV. No ladder on this bad boy? There it is. Alright, so they wanted us to replace the gear. Let me see. Infestation problem. No, they just wanted us to clear the lumberyard. Okay. I thought I had to replace a gear here somewhere. A lot of wood here, though. Holy crap. Insulated cable. Alright, let's see if we can sleep for the rest of the night in here. Actually, I'm a little nervous about leaving my horse all the way down there. Let's go grab the horse real quick and then we'll sleep. I'm not letting the horse. I didn't let the other horses die. They just got eaten, dude. The zombies like them some meat. Cleared this area out, so we should be good as long as we don't get hit with a horde in the middle of the night. Alright, we're gonna nap out. There we go. All right, suck down some liquid. HumanitZ, what's going on? We are good, brother man. Just knocked out this infestation mission down here at the sawmill for the big camp. So now we're gonna head back up there, complete that quest. We also got a quest for a battery and a fan belt. And what was the other one, chat? Oh, a pack of fucking potato seed. I don't know how I feel about that. I did have a pack. I opened it. Literally, I opened it. The last man on YouTube. Nah, there's lots of guys live right now. Chat. You just can't see them. Now I checked it on my phone and YouTube was down. I couldn't access my homepage. I had to go. The only thing I could see people on was the subscription page. I flicked the gummy right there, chat, and then he didn't accept it. So we're gonna melee that tank zombie if possible, just so we don't. Oh, there's two of them here. Then we don't have to worry about setting off the damn thing. There's quite a few tank zombies here. Yeah, nice vehicle here. Freaking. We've got another battery. I'll actually snag that up. So I had 2 extra batteries and I got to give one of them to that group. Wow, they actually got a lot of storage. Andy, my brother. Holy shit, dude. Yo, seriously, thank you so much for the 20 gifted, bro. How you doing tonight, Andy? I appreciate you showing love to the community, man. Anderson, what's up, bro? Dude, freelancer Anderson is like a freelancer god, chat, on Hitman. And he was watching my previous. Remember, we tried freelancer on Hitman, and I was getting shredded. It was bad. So that's when we decided to go back and play the story mode. because I didn't know the maps good enough to really do the freelancer. But yeah, watching him play the freelancer, it's like, he makes it look trivial. Like, that's just nothing. I'm like, bro, what? Like, I'm overcomplicating things. Andy, it's good to see you, brother, man. For real, dude. I hope your day's going good. Got a bolt there. So we do have the one. My hoodie? Hoodie? I'll take the shoes, though. We always need shoes. Okay, we got a tank. Yo, why is there so many tank zombies over here? I hope you have a good day at work, Anderson. For real, brother, man. Thank you for popping in, bro. All right, alcohol. I don't think we're going to get lucky and find any... Oh, we got a jar. Finally, got some jam. Snack this up right now while we're at it. Is this game demanding? No, not really. It's pretty... people told me it even runs pretty good on Steam Deck. I don't know much about the Steam Deck, so I can't really say much on that front. But I haven't heard anybody saying anything about like it being like excessively demanding. I have a relatively strong computer, so it's hard for me to give my opinion on how games perform because I built my computer specifically for content creation. So it's like if a new game comes out and it's unoptimized, like I need my computer to be good enough to run it regardless. So that's why when a lot of games come out and they suffer really, really bad from optimization, I don't even notice it because my computer can still pull like 50, 60 FPS even on the worst optimized games. So, but I purposely made sure my computer was built for that specific reason. I never advise you guys to spend that much money on a computer if you're just playing games, you know, casually. The only reason why I did that is because obviously it's my life. Would I get the military vest? You can get these all over the place. I got this one from the military site. I've actually gotten a bunch of them from a few military sites that we've hit so far. That's 2.5 for the insulated cable. I don't know. That's got to be for some kind of special craft. Yeah, it's broken. It's just the site. You can only see things on your subscription feed. Damn, so even the subscription on my son's, even his subscription feed's down. Oh wait, no. No. Yeah, as I say, that's the only way it's working for people right now. What happened? Sites break sometimes. Yeah, it's just down right now. What OLED gaming monitor would be good to buy? I can't even tell you. I have an LG Ultra Gear. That was the gaming monitor I used for a really long time. And then I ended up actually buying a TV, a 4K. You got to make sure if you are going to use a TV as a monitor, you got to make sure it has a really high refresh rate. Because most TVs have a 60 hertz refresh rate. But some of them you can get that have like, there's TVs out there with like 240 hertz refresh rates. They're more expensive, but I ended up getting the TV I have instead of my monitor. Like I still have my monitor right here, but this TV actually has better coloring and a better picture than my my super expensive gaming monitor I bought. All right. Nails. I don't think we're gonna get lucky and find freaking. Oh shit, there's apples on the trees now. Hell yes. It's apple season, baby. That's what's up, man. Another one of these toy bears. So yeah, when it comes to like a monitor screen, just buy something that you think, you know, make sure the hertz are good, but just make sure it's got a good picture. Because I've bought 2 monitors that, you know, you sit there, you go watch YouTube videos and people are, oh yeah, top 10 monitors of 2026, you know. And so, and then they sit there and tell you all the stats and this. And I bought 2 monitors over my career as a content creator that were supposedly in the top 5 best monitors of 2024 and 2023 and whatnot. And every monitor I've bought, I never liked the picture on them. The picture was not that great. It was all right, but I don't know, for my standards, it just, the coloring was very flat. It's not as busting as I feel like it should be. You know, and then I would go into like Best Buy and shit, and I'd walk by the TVs, and the pictures are so bright, colorful, and you're just like, damn, that shit looks so good. I wish my damn computer monitor looked like that. So then I started doing research on TVs, and I was like, you know what, let me try to buy a good TV, high refresh rate, and see how it looks for gaming. The only issue I run into every now and again is screen tear. I sometimes end up with some screen tear, but you just turn VSync on and it's all good. Barley, what's going on? Thank you for the 13, bro. It's good to see you, man. That's the thing, though, is computer monitors are expensive. Like my LG Ultra Gear 48-inch, because I'm addicted to large screens. I can't like game on small screens. So my LG is a 48-inch, and now my TV is a 55-inch. So I have very big screen. That's why sometimes when you notice when I'm playing a game, like no bullshit, guys, when I'm looking straight right now, this is me looking at this. If I want to look at my horse's health bar, I have to actually look like this. Like I have to actually move my head to look from one. Like I can't. Like my eyes, it's too far or too big of a screen. So you'll notice I'm like doing this a lot. But computer monitors are so expensive. But my LG Ultra Gear out the box was $1,700. $1,700. All right. Let that sink in for a second. Oh, airdrop coming in. Now, I didn't spend that much on it. Yeah, I'm gonna teach you guys. A deal. This is how you get. You ready for this, chat? I'm gonna teach y'all something right now. So if you want to get the cheap, if you want to get the good stuff but cheap, okay? if you want to get the good stuff but cheap, you got to go to Best Buy and you got to get the open boxes, chat. So I got my monitor, a $1,700 monitor, okay? And somebody must have bought it. They brought it to their house. They must not have liked it. Maybe it was too big. They didn't like the coloring. Whatever the reason was, they brought it back to Best Buy, said, I don't want this anymore. They got their refund. It's been opened. Best Buy sells that shit as an open box. Some open boxes aren't as good as others. I was able to get this monitor. Chat, I was able to get this monitor for $700. Plus tax, it was like $800. I got it almost $1,000 off. Cheap as hell. And sometimes, like, if some open boxes you can get real cheap, guys. Like some open boxes you can get real cheap. I'm talking like some like TVs and stuff. If you go there, if they're missing like a remote or like a power cable or like a stand, because they'll tell you like, oh, this open box, it'll be like 50% off because it's missing the remote and the power cable because the person like didn't put it back in the box and they bring it. So yeah, when they're missing stuff, you'll get it stupid cheap. Stupid cheap. And the good thing is with open boxes, you still get the warranty. So if you bring it home and it doesn't work or something's messed up about it, you bring it back and they give you a brand new one. Yep. So it just depends on your Best Buy. Mine has an aisle for open boxes. But yeah, you could go in and you could probably just ask them like, hey, where are your guys' open boxes? Yeah, I'm always browsing the open boxes. Yeah, that helicopter is going to drop. It's going to be an airdrop. So we're going to hit that afterwards. But I got to empty out. We're super full on loot right now. We're almost at the airport now. Cut across here. Is YouTube down for me? No, I'm streaming right now. I mean, whatever was happening with YouTube has no effect on my... oh, shit. On my live stream, at least. Yeah, you could check where the airdrop is on the map. It's going to be a big red dot. Yeah, I'm not going to log off this time. We're not losing this one. I freaking accidentally logged off. Damn, that wolf is following the shit out of me right now. Maybe I can lose it on this fence. Nope. Wait, that was a horrible jump. The DualSense Edge? You talking about the controller? Is that what that's called? Are you talking about the PS5 controller? Anderson, the one with the... I don't know where my PS5 controller is right now. Oh, this. Because I have this. I don't know what the hell this fucking. Yeah, so I love this fucking thing, dude. Yeah. My wife bought this for me a while ago as a present. She bought that for me as a present. If you got it for 110, bro, that's that shit was expensive. She spent like $200 on that thing. It was like, it might even been more. It was like 160 or something like that. It was expensive. Because I remember when she bought it, she got it for me as a present, and then she told me, she was like, yeah, it was expensive, and I was like, how much was it? She was like 160 or 200 or something like that. I was like, damn, that's expensive. I was like, the normal one's like 60 bucks. She was like, I didn't know. I thought it was nice. Like, but I actually like it, yeah. And I hate controllers. But yeah, all the extra buttons to map and stuff are pretty cool. Yeah, that's all right. All right, let's get this stuff. We need the one battery. So we got the one battery there. We're gonna sell those. We'll store this stuff. The wifey's doing great. Yeah, she's just living her little life, you know, busy with the kids as always. Yeah, she hasn't really had time for like content with real life and shit going on. She's super busy. All right, so we'll drop that. 3 cough medicine. A bunch of apples. And then yeah, and again, I don't really like, you know me, Anderson. I'm a PC gamer for life, dude. I really can't stand controllers, but that one's pretty nice, man. That one, and then I got this. I got a nice Razer one for the Xbox. It's called the Wolverine V2 Chroma. And this is the one I use the most for when I'm playing stuff on PC, and that's a really smooth controller too for the PC. Yeah, that one's like the Razer version of. I love Razer products. I'm a Razer simp. So. Nah, you don't need the gears to repair the vehicles. I don't even know what you need the gears for. I know you use them in crafting. I grabbed them because the lady said that we needed them for fixing their machine or whatever at the sawmill. But when I got there was no machine to fix. So an Elite Series. No, yeah, I used the Razer one. I like that controller. It's nice. So put the clothes in there. All right. I actually got a bunch of 22 ammo. At some point, actually, we'll sell this revolver. Yeah, we'll sell that one when we get back to... I'm supposed to drop those shoes. Extra filter. Got a lot of boxes of nails, which is freaking awesome. Gun repair kit. Yeah, I'm gonna sell this extra toy too. And I got an extra pair of shoes. Oh, Anderson, no problem, brother, man. All right, so that's good to go. We do need water though. Yeah, the battery and the fan belt are on the horse already. The only thing that we're going to need now is we are going to have to do a water run here soon because I'm running pretty low. That Razer controller, is it clicky like the regular Xbox controllers? Yeah, it's pretty clicky. It's almost got because I have a mechanical keyboard. There now, all this is spoiled, so now we can do the fertilizer. So that's actually one of the things I liked about the controller is because it was clicky. It kind of reminded me of my mechanical keyboard. But I game with headphones on, so I can't hear any of the click, 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 click. Like, all right, so throw that in here. Boom, 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 boom. And then water. Process. 30 minutes, baby. That's going to get us some compost. Rich. Hey, bro. Thank you so much, man. YouTube better provide me 3 free months of my premium. Dang, dude. They slayed you for like 2 whole hours, too. So they already fixed it? That's what's up. Yeah, something big like that. I don't think YouTube's going to mess around. That's an all hands on deck. Their website is down and people can't. Yeah, their homepage is down. That's a pretty big deal. All right, we'll grab this soda. So that'll be our extra drink for right now. Am I gonna play Windrow? I don't even know what that is, Kay. Yeah, Anderson, I made sure for my microphone settings, my noise cancellation, like that's one of the things I'll do. I'll sit there, I'll turn on a recording when I get like my new mic and stuff. I'm sitting there clicking the shit out of my keyboard to make sure the sound isn't transferring into the microphone. All right, so we're good there. Let me check these quests real quick. So fridge setup can't do. We need the steel hammer still. Pack of potato seeds we don't have. I don't have a treatment. I wonder if we're going to check and see if this other treatment works. I don't think this one will work though. I think he needs the needle treatment, not this. New game Cryptic and them are playing. I don't know. Those guys tend to play a lot more of like they kind of play a lot more survival games than I do. Like all of the new ones, like they're always playing like all of them. They play games I've never even heard of. I play a lot of survival games, but I don't play like all of them. I kind of just play the ones that I'm like really interested in. And if some of them are really, really good, I'll make my way around to them, but house with a red roof, Bobby's car. Yes, we're going to do that one. And then that one's done. All right. GG's. I do gotta check back with Caesar too. Oh, we're gonna check. Whoa, where's that airdrop? Okay, so we got the airdrop over there. I wonder how long those stay. We gotta make our way over there quick, guys. I don't know how long those stay. Well, yeah, it might be affected by the Anderson. The only reason why it wasn't affected was because I raided myself for my first stream. Because we had hit like 21,000 in the first stream, and then I raided over. So I didn't have to worry about people not being able to find me. But that shit probably hit other guys who didn't do that. Probably a lot harder. From about 9 hours? Holy shit. Battery fan belt. There you go, Bobby. All right. Bobby gave me 80 money and a little bit of XP. Try with this inhibitor, but I don't think... Treatment creation going... Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't even know how to get the damn treatment, though, Chad. That's the thing. It's cleared out now. Thank you. Awesome. So they're all good there. Fishing is fun. Just need to find a rod. I already got a rod. You looking for work? Of course I'm looking for work. We have some lights set up around the camp, but we need a generator to power them. Oh, lady. Damn, so they want us to help build a generator for their camp. You mentioned you don't work for free. Well, we have lots of fuel and ammo that we can share with you. All right, that sounds good. Yeah, so they want a generator here. I did actually find a generator engine. Look, so Horde. Oh shit. Horde. I accidentally hit one of them. Now he's pissed. Dude, stop. Come on, dude. Not like this. Stop. Stop. Fuck. Is it only him? Hold on. I just gotta see if it's only him. Hopefully they don't all start lighting my ass up. Next time, I'm just letting them handle that shit on their own, bro. We're not... All right. I'm going to sell all of my hides to this dude. As you guys can see, all of those $4,200 for 6 pelts. Yeah, we got money, dude. Yeah, I was trying to help them out because I didn't want to just sit there and watch them all getting freaking torn apart. So I was like, I'll help these dudes out a little bit. We're up to 9,000. Oh, I got the gun and the bear we could sell. And then we're going to go hit that airdrop. One day I play ranked Dota, bro. First I'd have to play regular Dota. I've never even played Dota. Dota's it's a MOBA, right? Yeah, it's a MOBA. I'd have to play regular Dota even to figure out how that shit even works. And then to play ranked? Oof. But don't you gotta be good at that? I've played League like once. League is a MOBA that I've tried, and then I played. So we're gonna ride straight down through town there, and then I played Heroes of the Storm. Yeah, I played a good bit of Heroes of the Storm. Because the reason why I was decent at Heroes of the Storm was because I knew all the characters from Blizzard IPs. So all the Overwatch characters and the World of Warcraft characters and the Diablo characters, like I understood a lot of how their powers work. So I was decent at Heroes of the Storm. And then Smite. I played Smite. That shit was pretty dope too. Gotta feed our horse real quick. Yeah, Smite was actually one of the funner ones because that one was like, it was like a third person. Oh shit. Got cut really bad there. Yeah, Smite was a third-person shooter, but wasn't it? Yeah, it was a third-person shooter, but wasn't it based off of like the play style of a MOBA? But it was like a third-person MOBA. If I might be thinking of the wrong game, but I could swear that was Smite. Can we go into random houses and loot in this game? Oh hell yeah! That's the whole purpose. That's one of the main things you could do, Max. Oh, it was a MOBA? Okay, yeah, I was trying to make sure I was thinking of the right damn game. I just thought of an idea. Have one of your friends buy and return a TV without a remote to Best Buy, then go there and buy an open box. Savage. Savage. Time to start streaming True Crime Street of New York. Rich, thank you for the super chat, brother. It's on the list, man. The only reason why we haven't done that one yet is because all of the like the other retro games like Splinter Cell, Ghost Recon, SOCOM, that's kind of taken over the retro scene for right now. It's me. You have a great night, man. Holy shit, dude, is fast. Yeah, this is the town that we lost our first horse in, guys. Damn. That's a hell of a crazy. Yeah, I hope the damn airdrop doesn't despawn either. I might have took too long. It's still there right now, though. It's still there right now. This dude. Last time we came back to him, even though he didn't really have shit, like his inventory reset. Seriously, bro, stop. Yeah, so his inventory's still crap. Yeah, this dude had a ton of freaking ammo on him, and I messed up my chance to buy it. Yeah, it's always funny, guys. We always, you know, I've noticed ever since YouTube started doing all this autoplay bullshit on my channel, is chatters and viewers are more concerned about my numbers than I am. Like I told you guys weeks ago, like I barely even pay attention. Ever since the autoplay bullshit started on my channel, I don't even pay attention to my CCV anymore. I care less how many people are in the stream anymore because it doesn't matter. But more like, people coming here worrying more about how many viewers are watching my stream than the content itself. Like, it's like, bro, the stream's about the game, not how many fucking people are in the damn chat. Like, people really, like, that shit really matters to people. Take a left right here. Yeah, and then you get all, and then a lot of them they think like they're not even YouTubers. They don't even have YouTube channels. I guarantee, obviously they don't. And then they talk about it like they know how the analytics and how chats and streams work on YouTube. And it's like, bro, I didn't know that you were a content creator yourself and understood how the systems and analytics and autoplay and passive viewers and... It's still there though, chat. We're lucky it's still there. But I'm pretty sure it's just the same person probably from yesterday. So it's going to be off to the left-hand side here. There it is. So... Can't see shit. There's a leaper there too. Damn it. I feel like if I don't get this now, there's a chance it's gonna despawn, but I literally can't see. It's fucking pitch black. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Yeah, I don't give a shit, man. Like about these people, dude. Like people could. That's the thing, man. You never make. Burnt Peanut actually said it the best. Like because this same thing that happened to me happened to him. When he first started really hitting it on YouTube, and he got accused of view botting every day, man. It's like if you got a bunch of viewers, not enough commenters, not enough likes, you're view botting. Like that's just. And then if you do have it, then if you do have a lot of chatters and likes and stuff, then you're like botting, you're comment botting, like because people they just can't accept it in their head. Like they're such haters that something's working for you and not them, that they have to justify. Oh, this guy can't have that. There's no way. He's got to be cheating somehow. And because they just can't justify it in their little jelly brains, that they got to make themselves feel good by trying to accuse you of not doing something legit. And I'm like, bro, I'm not even the only one. Like, there's guys out there that have less subs than me that have just as many viewers as, like, look at Calvin. Like, Calvin's only got 30 what, 30,000 subs, and that man hit, he had 24,000 viewers the other night, guys, when we compound rated him. I was like, bro, that's so crazy. Like, you had almost as many live viewers as you had subscribers. Like, that's a huge deal. Oh, yeah, you can't. And that's the thing, Anderson. That's the number one thing. As soon as somebody comes on YouTube, now Twitch is a different beast. The second somebody comes on YouTube and accuses you of view botting, I'm like, bro, you already lost all your credibility, because you can't view bot on YouTube. You can, but you're not doing it long term. YouTube will remove the bots within a couple hours. They'll be off the stream. So you think realistically you're gonna view bot on a platform that pays you per view for months and months and months, day in and day out, every single day, without them shutting you down? Come on, dude. I know a content creator. I'm not gonna obviously say his name, but he had a viewer bought his channel, and oh, I forgot you can't grapple those dudes. He had a viewer bought his channel, and he said that within an hour, YouTube had pulled all the bots off, like because he shot up to like 300. He usually streams like 40, 50 people. He shot up to like 300, and then within an hour, all the viewers fell off. And then he said that when the stream ended, he said that within 24 hours, YouTube removed all the views. Like they took them away, like they don't count. And now he said, yeah, if you go back and look at the video, there's no evidence that it ever happened. Nah, Matt, it's all good. I've done like call to actions on the stream before. I'll be like, hey, if you're lurking in the chat, type a W. I try to get, but at the end of the day, I'm just happy you guys are here, chilling, relaxing, enjoying the game with some decent commentary. I don't know if I can even kill this dude with a crossbow. He's so fucking big. So I don't want you guys to go out of your way to try to freaking chat and stuff. Just relax. You gotta remember, I do this shit, like YouTube is my full-time job. First off, I would never risk, like this is my job. Like, I don't do this for a hobby. I don't do this for fun. Like, this shit pays my bills, feeds my kids and my wife. I quit my job to be full-time on YouTube. I've been doing this for took me 6 years to build up to where I am currently. You think I'm gonna risk my whole career on YouTube for some fake viewers to make myself look cool? Because I'm not gonna you're not getting paid for it. That's all it is just a novelty number to make you look cool. You think I'm gonna risk my whole everything for some fucking inflated viewer numbers to make me look cool? Bro, that's some dumb shit. Like, comments don't generate income. No, it just generates interaction, and YouTube sees interaction, and they like that, So if I'm streaming and everybody's chatting it up, YouTube will recommend the stream more because so many people are talking. Almost there. I've been doing YouTube since 2019. Yeah. 6. I've been doing this for a really, really long time now. There we go. All right, so, whoa, okay, so we got a gold deagle. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's one of the toxic zombies. 556, another suppressor. Hazmat pants. So I know to go in some of these really toxic areas, I think you guys were telling me you do need a full hazmat suit. So we got pants. That worked out nice. Jen, you know I appreciate it. But that's the thing, guys, is I don't, like, I like my channel. Honestly, the numbers scare me because I'm comfortable where I am. Obviously, you know, I would love my channel to be successful, and because I look at that for things I can, you know, do for my family and stuff in life. But I also don't want to be someone like Burnt Peanut. I don't want to be someone like Queso. Like I've my time in the military and everything, I'm a very to myself person. You guys probably realize, like, I'm a very to myself person, no drama. Like, I just like to play my games, enjoy my time, and then that's it. Like, I keep it, I'm a very, very simple guy. And I've never had any ambitions to be famous. I don't care to be famous. The less people who know who I am, the better. So that's why, like, because the second you get that big, like, that comes with a lot of problems in itself. Then now you got to deal with all the internet dramas and a lot of BS. You got to deal with a lot of BS when you get that big. And that was never a goal of mine to get that big. Obviously, if it happens, it is what it is. But yeah, that's not something I strive for. I've met in real life, I think, 2 viewers, 2 people. One random. One was a random event I was at for a trading card thing, and I was super upset because I had like my little table set up for my cards and stuff, and he was kind of like standing off in the back, and he kept like looking at me, and I'm like, this guy keeps looking at me like it's, you know, and I thought he wanted to trade, but he like, there was like people around me and stuff like that. So he like went up to the card shop owner and was like, hey, is that Brian Menard? And he was like, yeah. And he was like, do you think it's okay if I go up and say hi to him? And then the guy was like, yeah, sure, like go. So like I'm sitting there with the cards, and he came up, and I was like, hey, what's up, man? Like, how you doing, bro? And he was just like, hey, I just wanted to say, like, thank you. Like, I'm a huge fan. Like, I love watching your channel. He was like, I've started following you from State of Decay, and he's like, I watch all the stuff you do. He's like, I just wanted to say, like, thank you. And then, like, I was like, oh shit. And then I like shake, and then he just like ran off, and I'm like, what? Like, bro, we could have chopped it up, but he was like, yeah, he was like really, really, he didn't want to like bother me, and I'm like, dude, no, you're not bothering me at all, bro. Like, but he just like ran off, and I'm like, oh shit, like. But I always try to tell you guys, like, I'm a normal ass dude like everybody else. Like, you see me, this, yeah, I'm just regular, bro. Yeah, I did have a little kid who was a fan of my stream, but he knew me because everybody told him who I was. And I was a famous YouTuber at trade night one night, and all the kids came up, were asking for like autographs and shit. It was so awkward. And a little kid came up with a plunger. A plunger. It was like, Brian, can you sign my plunger? And I'm like, what? I'm like, kid, first of all, why do you just have a plunger? Like, why? And yeah, of course. So obviously I signed the plunger. He was like 8. Yeah, he was like 8 years old. But I was super confused, like why he was at a Pokemon trade night and had a plunger. It was fucking hilarious. And then my son, when he went to his new school, we tried to kind of keep it under wraps that like what I do for a living, because like the last school he went to, all of his friends found out what I did. And kids, you know, they think this shit's super cool. Like, they think I'm the coolest person in the world. Everybody's kids but my kids. My kids, they don't give a shit. Other people's kids, they think I'm super cool for, like, what I do, because I'm, like, a YouTuber. So a bunch of my son's friends at his old school find out what I did, and they all started geeking out and acting weird and stuff like that. So my son kind of wanted to keep it under wraps, like, what I did. That way, like, all of his friends, you know, would be friends with him for him, not because they wanted to like get to know me or whatever. So we didn't really say anything. And somehow he ended up telling one of his friends, that person told another person, and then all of a sudden everybody knew. And we actually went to one of the football games for the school. And it was actually like it was one of the weirdest things that ever happened to me. Me and my wife, my daughter were all standing there, and I got swarmed, guys, by like 50 kids, like all these high school kids and all these like middle school kids. They're all coming up to me, like fucking touching me, and can I take a picture? Like everybody's trying to fucking take pictures with me, and they're all touching me. I'm like, get the fuck away! Like I started freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, there's so many damn people, and they were just everywhere. Like it was just like, and then my son got embarrassed because I'm embarrassed for him, because I'm like, dude, this is super awkward, you know, because I'm really just Brian, bro. I'm not anybody. Like, who the hell would want to take a picture with me, you know? So like all these kids are like, they're like coming up and trying to take pictures with me, and it was so weird. That was probably one of the weirdest things in my entire life. It was crazy. My wife's like, I'm like, what do I do? And she's just like, I don't know. I'm like, fuck. So I'm just sitting there taking pictures. Yeah, that was a weird one. Yeah, that was a weird day. Okay, so we actually got a decent bit of 5.56 here. 70 rounds, guys. I'm happy with that. That. Got an extra suppressor now. All right. So we got these hazmat pants. We're gonna keep these. My thing is, like, I don't mind if, you know, people like think I'm a cool guy, or, you know, like or I guess are like a fan or whatever. Like that doesn't bother me as much as it used to, because I used to be like, bro, like, yeah, you ain't got a fan over me like that. But I understand, like, you know, like I've become really close to a lot of you guys who watch all the time. Like, you know, we're like, I consider us all friends. Like, you know, it is what it is. And I don't want people to ever like look at me like I'm some special ass dude that they can't even walk up to and talk to. And like that's where I draw the line. I'm like, nah, bro, we're not doing that. Like, we're cool. Like, at any time, just walk up and fucking say hello to me. Like, so I'm gonna sell this gold deagle. I don't. It's got to be worth something, right? It's a legendary. I don't really care for like the rareness or whatever. I want money, Chad. We're gonna get the money. But I mean, I get it because I've geeked out myself. Like, I was in because you know this YouTube thing. Like, I've done this for a while now, and I you know I have YouTubers that I came up watching that I was a super fan of. You know, Radbread, Hollow, like Radbread and Hollow specifically are two guys I watched a lot of, and I had went to this Assassin's Creed event. Now, granted, it was like a digital event, so I didn't see him in person, but we were in this event. I think it was for. I don't know if it was for. I don't think it was Shadows. I think it was for the one with Basim there. What is that one? Mirage. It was like an Assassin's Creed event for Mirage. And all the content creators had to like come together in a room. So I'm in this room and fucking Radbrad's in there, Hollow's in there, like all these fucking big ass. And at the time, I don't even think I had 100K subs at the time. And all these guys are in there. And I'm fucking geeking out. Like, I so badly wanted to like talk to him, dude. I'm like, oh shit, like. But you know, obviously, like everybody's just kind of sitting there quiet. I didn't want to be the guy that just starts just randomly talking like a nerd or something. So I didn't say anything, but I was definitely geeking. I was like taking pictures of like my screen and stuff. I was definitely geeking out. And I think it was mainly because like I felt out of place. Like when in that moment, I was like, who the hell am I to be in this room with these guys? You know. Like, I just felt so out of place. Like, I didn't belong there. So that's more of, like, what was going on. We're going to go get some water really quick. More than anything. But, yeah, that was a wild, wild day. We're going to sleep to the morning. Check the composter. Yeah, how long did that say it was going to be? Let me see here, actually. I think it was only a few minutes, actually. Maybe it was like 20 minutes. I don't remember. Yeah, it's done. Damn, all you get, one bag of fertilizer? It's all good. So let me fertilize. Any of these almost done? Well, I don't want to fertilize something that's almost done, I guess. We can... Yeah, I need water for my plants here. So I'll actually add fertilizer here. Okay, so that satisfies the quest. And now we just got to harvest crops. But all my crops need water. So we're going to go do a water run really quick on the horse. All right, let's see here. So we just got to hit the main road. Hey, Joe, you have a great night, man. Should be able to swing around this side, avoid these zombies. Now we got to do this a certain way. We got to make sure we don't have any water bottles in our inventory to fill the canteen. Oh, we can also rinse off in here too. There we go. So water's collected. Morgan, what's going on? I hope you're having a good night. This game is called HumanitZ. Yeah, it's a open world sandbox zombie survival game. Yeah, this dry season really jacked us up, guys, with freaking water. I still got 6 more bottles. You can silence the deagle. Yep, you can. Alien Isolation. Yeah, that's a good one, though. I haven't played that game in a long time. Oh, man, that was one I played, like, early on. That's actually on my replay list. Because it was so long ago that I played it. Would ever come to Game Pass? I'm not sure. I think it would have to, because I know they're working on a console release, but as for Game Pass itself, I have no clue. Yeah, Anderson, I don't even remember, like, I don't remember too much. I remember playing the game. I remember the alien being, I think I was playing on the regular difficulty too, and that thing was so oppressive at points, like, that was a good game, though. I have not found any bunkers yet. I don't even know where to look. Yeah, I don't even know where to look. I know the dev said that if you kind of follow the main quest lines, they will, like, bring you to some of the newer locations. All right, so we're going to water all this. And this is the one that won't grow because it's out of season. The cabbage. But yeah, we just blew through like 90% of the water I just collected. Go to the small survival camp east of Ayrton. You'll get a mission to the toxic zone. You're going to love it. Earrington. I don't know what... You talking about this one over here that we've been going to? I know there was another survivor camp somewhere up this way, too. I know I'm missing a few survivor camps still. I think 2 at least that I know of. Or I remember. Can you build a well? I don't think there's a well in this game, no. Get that cooked up. Arrington is where the airdrop was? Yeah, so it's that real small one, right? It's that real small survivor camp. I think I remember where that was. I came down this road, drove. It's right in this area somewhere. I remember that one from before. You could actually build one of those. You could find all the G-Wagons on the map. Put some walls up. I got a canteen I gotta boil up. We could throw a couple AMG horses in there. Shit. Yeah, so how many pieces are there to the toxic suit? We got the pants. Obviously, there's probably a top and maybe boots. And then what do you just use the gas mask with it? What would you say your favorite gun was that I shot in the military? Probably the M110. Yeah, it was a really fun rifle. M14 was a nice rifle too. It was a fun one. Gloves? Okay. Let's grab these bandages. Yeah, so we got... Oh, I need more bolts, too. Yeah, I just used up all my bolts, didn't I? Today's Tyrone's 4-month anniversary. What, the anniversary of his death? What profession? So I started off with the military veteran profession. That's the one we started with. I actually haven't specialized in any of this. And then obviously I've just been unlocking these as we go. But I know you can multi-class as soon as you hit a certain level. I think they said what the first one's at level. I might be at a multi-class now. But they all also have their own requirements. Oh, you got to be level 30. Level 30 for your second class. Or it's a multi-class. Yeah, so a lot of these are ready. And then some of them also have their own prerequisites that you have to do if you want to select them. But a lot of them I actually have already done. Like this one, we got build CB. Car salesman. Look at that, dude. We could actually open up a dealership. Chemist. Yeah, so. Oogla, 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 oogla. Damn, that's not bad. Yeah, the thief profession. Yeah, because the car alarms have set me... They put us in some pretty bad spots. A couple times. Put us in some pretty bad spots. Hold fire. How you doing today, brother? All right. So how much wood do I have left here? So we got 9 pieces there. Grab some scraps. We're gonna have to turn these sheets into scraps. There we go. And then we're going to do up some crossbow bolts. Yeah, I've been really enjoying this crossbow. It's been... I actually got to repair it a little bit. It's been so good. And you don't need a gun repair kit to fix it, just duct tape. So it's really dope. It's really dope. All right, so we got a lot of nails. I could probably save so much space in my inventory if I freaking open this. Yeah, look at that. Save us 4 spots right there. So somebody said to check my house to see if I had a generator attached to it. Let me actually check that right now. Unlucky. Yeah, we don't have a generator built into this one, so we would have to build our own, which means I can't afford to give that later. I only found 1 generator motor. Is it here? Yeah, I've only found 1 generator motor. Hey, Morgan, get that good sleep, all right? You know, it's so weird because for you guys, it's probably been a while since you've seen like true State of Decay content. We did a little bit of the Walking Dead stuff, but for me, because of the State of Decay series I'm working on right now, guys, I've been playing State of Decay for the past month. Yeah, probably about the past month. And a lot of State of Decay. I actually just did more this morning. Got a nice episode done for the new, like for another part of the series. I got a lot of it recorded. Yeah, we got a lot of content recorded for that. Well, Fallen, don't lose. I obviously I can't talk about State of Decay 3 because of NDA, but don't lose hope in it actually releasing. It'll release, dude. They're working on it. All right, so we're gonna consume this. We're good there. So I think what we need to do is go down and find that other survivor camp. Okay, so those are all set. Check back later for an update. So we have... I actually haven't gone back to check out Caesar either. I have not crafted a shovel yet, Deontay, actually. We do need a shovel for the bigger garden plots, but I kind of... These tables were kind of doing all right, so I didn't really focus too much on the garden plots, but I did want to get a garden plot built, like a real one. Let me see what we need for the shovel for that. So the shovel... oh, wow, that's actually really cheap. Yeah, we'll craft one of those later on when we come back to do this, because we also got to work on the walls. I'm going to start building up some walls. We already have this chunk of wall here, so we don't have to worry about this. And I'm going to run a wall across the back side here, all the way down. Actually, you know what I could do? For shits and giggles. I'll show you guys. And the zombies can't jump any fence, so even this little fence here is still good for defense. Get it? It's good for defense. Mm-hmm. right, let's see here. So we got the wood wall, base entrance gate. So I think I'm gonna do the palisades because they're the easiest. You don't need to like nails or anything like that. You just need logs and rope. Large base entrance. Oh, that looks sick. Yeah, I work hard on these jokes, Tay, you know. I work hard on them. Obviously, I'm gonna cover this fence anyways because even though it's functional, it's all about the looks, you know. Can you take down the couple fence posts? I don't know. I'd have to see. I don't. Let me see. Can you? No, you can't break down the fence. It doesn't. For my build, though, it won't really matter. For what I'm going for here. Shit. So I'll have to step this down. Probably should have started at the freaking gate. Damn. Broke the damn hammer. So that's not going to line up now. Yeah, I got the skill that lowers construction costs, yeah. But that's kind of like a rough idea how the front's going to look. And then I'm going to run that same thing from this side up to this wall here. And then we're going to run the palisades across the back and then over to here. This top part might change a little bit. Because I'm probably going to run the palisades from there. We'll run them across the back here, leaving us, and then I'll probably have it go from here and then just cut right across the back side of this chicken coop to like right here. And then we'll be completely closed off. No, that'll be the goal. Oh, let me see. All right. All right, guys. So I know it's a little early, a little short on this episode. But I got some stuff I got to take care of in the morning, so I got to be into bed early tonight, guys. That's why I started with Resident Evil, because I knew I was going to have to end the second stream a little early. But next episode, we're going to head over to that new survivor camp. We're going to do the Toxic Zone mission. And then, yeah, we're pretty much just going to be pumping a lot of missions. I need to get the rest of the hazmat suit. But I want to say thank you so much. I literally got to go to, I got to be up at like 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Yeah, I got to be up real early tomorrow. Got to get the whole fam up, dressed, out the door really early. So that's going to be, it's going to be an eventful morning. Then I got to come back. I got stuff I got to do in the morning for work, and then stream, and yeah, it's gonna be a busy day tomorrow. I'm gonna have to make sure I catch my second win by the time it's time to actually start streaming. But all right, guys, I do love you though. I hope you all have a great rest of the night. Make sure you smash that like button on your way out. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. It helps out so much. And drop some comments. Let me know what you guys thought. And yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.